Here is stakes that are ending between November 23rd and November 30th. This is after big payday. So these are some that might want to consider emergency end staking if you want to try and get more shares. Maybe you didn't think the shares were that important, or you just wanted to get big payday and get out, and you've changed your mind since then. This is a scenario. These are some stakes that would kind of fit that criteria. So I pulled up one here. This one's for 100,000 hex. Let me zoom in a little bit. This stake right here is for 100,000 hex. It started on December 5th, and it ends on November 29th. It's not an auto stake, so this person could do this if they wanted to. But what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and calculate what their penalty would be, just so you guys know that it can be done by hand and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Because this one has actually gone over its halfway point, so its principal is safe.
Okay, let me get out the calculators, guys. We're about to get
technical. Oh boy, we're doing math on stream. Firebun is going to show everybody that you can do math on stream. You can.
Okay.
One for each guest.
Here we go. So you have 360 days committed. So, and this part of the formula is you take half of your committed days. So 360 divided by 2. The days served, I enter the address on hex.live. So you can find the stake right here. And you can see started on day 3. It's ending on day 364. And let's see. So days served 188. So it's half of committed days divided by 188. And you can see that this is less than 1 already. So it's going to be less. Your penalty will be less than your interest received. Now we can take this right here.
So you got a little bit of interest and your principal now.
Yes. Yep. Okay. So you take this number right here, 4232, and you multiply it by that one on the other side. So this is what your penalty would be. So you'd end up with around 200 hex in interest if you end staked right now, plus your principal. Okay?
Okay.
So now we can look at what that would mean if you wanted to restake it. And let me get these out of the way.
So we took 100,000 stake that went past the halfway point, and we are now at 100,200 hex, right?
Yep.
So we actually made 200 hex off of it by emergency and staking it.
Yep. So we'll put 100,200 hex in here, and the goal that this person should be trying to achieve is extending their length of the stake so that they get more shares and thus a bigger portion of the big payday. Because you want a bigger slice of the big payday, because that's kind of like the massive day, the massive payout day, essentially.
But this only works before day 351, right? This strategy.
Yes.
Because you're trying to get the BPD
after big payday and get the big.
So this is an instance where you would want to increase your shares, particularly before big payday, because you want a bigger slice of big payday.
Got it.
So if you took that same 360 days and put it in a stake right now, your shares would be less than what it was originally. And you can see, if you can see this number here, it's like 11.5T versus 11.9T, which it was originally.
Yeah.
So now the number
on December 5th, when they staked, the share price was like 90. You got 99,000 or whatever.
So now what this person can do is they can start seeing, like, if they change the length of their stake, you can see what kind of percentage difference that accounts for in shares here. So this one is like a 15% increase in shares if you go for 700 days, or you can do something, if you did something like 1,000 days, we're talking like, what kind of increase would that be? Oh, geez. Let's see, 14.943. divided by, so you could get like a 25% increase from the big payday reward by doing a strategy like this and increasing your share by that amount.
Wow. And you've got more shares that are sitting out there for a longer period of time, gaining more.
Right. So as that share rate increases into the future, the people that are going to be staking around you, they're going to be getting less. So you're essentially will be doing better in the future than if you didn't follow a strategy like this.